It's just because there's so many things that you have to keep track of. You want to have a checklist to make sure you don't forget any of them. Alright, so coming around here, we're going to check our flaps, make sure that they're secure and operating correctly. And then I'm kind of skimming over, or we're going to move pretty quickly through the checklist so that we can get up and start flying. We're going to check our ailerons. This is what makes the airplane roll. And we're checking the hinge pins to make sure that they're on there securely. Then we come over here to the wingtip. The wingtip is a composite material, so you want to make sure there's no dents or cracks or chips or anything that can flake off while you're flying. Then we come around to the leading edge and check for any dents or dings, anything that could change the aerodynamic properties of the wing. And then now we're down here taking off our tie down so that we can roll out of here. We're looking at our tire and our strut. Looks good. And then over here we're gonna test our fuel. And this is coming straight from the lowest point of the tank. We're looking for any contaminants, any water, anything like that. Looks good. Keeping our scan moving, we're looking at the leading edge. Making sure that there's no dents or dings. We're going to open up the cowling and we're going to check our oil. This just ran, so it's pretty warm still. But yeah, just above 6. That's what we're looking for. Put it on there. Strap our cowling down again. Cowling, yes. Yeah. And yeah, it's just the cowling is
Like your hood?
yeah, essentially. You can have cowlings around. There we go. There it is. You can have cowlings around the engine nacelles and other parts of the airplane, but on the single engine, it's just basically the hood. Looking at our nose wheel. Looks good. Checking our fuel again, sumping it, looking for any contaminants. Alright, looks good. Checking our tire and strut. We're going to sump the fuel again on this tank. Alright, looks good, no contaminants. Tie down on it. Pitot-static cover off. The pitot-static is a really important piece that gives us information on our pressure, air pressure, and our airspeed, and those two data points calibrated correctly will give you your density, your altitude, your vertical speed, and your airspeed. And again, we're just checking the ailerons here, making sure that they're operating correctly.
Stuff like that doesn't matter?
Yeah, stuff like that won't matter.
Oh.
Yeah, you're looking for any big dents or something like that. And unfortunately, we don't have any to point to as an example. So if you ever were to see, like if there was like a dent like on your car, like if this was, if there's hail damage, then you would, raise a question and ask a mechanic, is this good to fly? Yeah, this all looks good. Now we're looking at our tail cone. Everything looks like it's supposed to. We're checking our stabulator. We got full range of motion here, and then checking our trim tab. Trim tab looks good. You want to watch this, or you want to see this move with the stabulator. Checking our rudder, little stuff like that. That's why. That's just what we check. And these airplanes get a lot of flight time, so little cosmetic stuff like that happen. Alright, checking the push rod on the stabulator, everything's secure there. And looking at the tail cone on this side, and we're back to where we started, so now we just kind of go through our checklist. Tie downs, pitot-static, fuel, oil, belts, cowling, air intake, prop spinner, stall, air ailerons and flaps, wings, pitot-static ports, fuselage antennas, rudder, elevator trim tabs, tires, brakes, struts, and baggage door. And so the baggage door is nice and secure, and you can see the tow bar is secured in the back seat. So we're all set here. I'm gonna drop this stuff in the back seat, and then you can jump up. Actually, let me put the flaps down, and then you can jump up and slide over to the driver's seat. Watch your legs. Oh, it's gonna snap. It might snap.